Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I have something very special for you guys. So we're gonna be making banh today, or crispy Vietnamese pancake. So let's get into it. So the most important part of pancakes is the flour. You can find this type of flour in an Asian supermarket, but if you can't find it, or if you don't live nearby an Asian supermarket, and you can make it at home as well. So to make this special banh flour, all you need is just rice flour, all-purpose flour, and some turmeric. As for the ingredients you're gonna need today is coconut cream, some bean sprouts, some type of proteins. In this case, I'm gonna use some shrimp and pork, as well as some veggies such as green onions, cilantro, and mint. Alright guys, so first off, the most important part is to make the batter. So what we got is the pre-made flour and that measuring cup right there. I'm just gonna add in 3 cups because that's what I measure out to be for 1 serving. Alright guys, so after you got all the flours in there, the next step is to add the coconut milk or the coconut cream. So I'm gonna put in, I think, around 2 cups of the coconut cream in there. And you can add more too if you like. I'll leave the ingredients down below. Next up, we got some sparkling wine. For this step, you can use beer or soda if you want to. And then after that, I'm just gonna add in about 3 cups of water just to dilute it a little bit. And then lastly, we're gonna add in the turmeric. So the package comes with some turmeric by itself, but I have some of my own. So I'm gonna add in about 2 or 3 spoons in there, see how the color is, and you're trying to get this nice dark yellow with the turmeric. After that, we're gonna mix it up. After the batter, we're gonna leave it in the fridge for around 15 to 20 minutes. Next up, we're gonna prep the bean sprout. So I'm just gonna put it in a bowl and soak it in water for a little bit because that's all you need to do. You can boil it too if you want, but I like the crunchiness, so I'm not gonna do that. Now to prep the pork, get a pot and add enough water so that the pork can submerge under the water. Boil it around 10 to 15 minutes and take it out after. So while the pork is cooking and the batter is resting, we're gonna get started on the veggies. First off, we're gonna chop the green onions and make sure you chop out the roots and then just dice it into smaller pieces. For the mince, I'm just gonna take out some of the leaves from the stem and leave it on the side. That's all you need to do for mince. For our last ingredient today is cilantro. So for cilantro, you can leave it on the stem and just cut it in half and just dice it into smaller pieces. Then just put it in a bowl with the others. After you finish all the veggies, check on the pork to see if it's ready. If it's ready, you can take it out. Give it a little wash and then just cut it up into smaller pieces. In this case, I have some extra pork, some leftover pork from the day before, so I'm just gonna use these, but you can use the one that you just boil as well. Make sure that it is cooked though. So for these cutlets, I just cut it into smaller pieces. They already cut, but I want it to be thinner, so make sure you cut it a little thinner so that when it's cooking, it's more crispy. They can cook evenly. Now with the shrimp, I'm just gonna slice it in half. I got some pre-peel and headless shrimp, so it's pretty easy. I don't have to do much work. But if you don't have an option to buy those, then you can just peel it yourself and just cut it in half. Alright guys, so after that, you just take out the batter. I would just give it a little mix so all the stuff from the bottom can fuse together with everything else. And then I'm gonna add in the green onions. And then we're golden ready to cook. So get a pan and heat it up. The cooking process is fairly easy. Turn on the stove, make sure the pan is all hot, add in a little bit of oil, move that oil around, make sure it hit the whole pan, and just wait until it gets really smoky and hot, okay? And when you see that smoke, add in your pork and shrimp and cook it for around like maybe just 10-20 seconds. After that, what you want to do is throw in the batter, leave the heat at high for around 10 to 15 seconds, and then turn it down low, and then put a lid on it. After a minute or 90 seconds, it should be able to finish cooking, and you should be able to lift it up with no struggles. And yeah, it's done, easy. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you how to make the best fish sauce to eat with the banh. So first off, it's just easy as 3 simple ingredients. Now we need fish sauce, of course. So first off, we got fish sauce, 3 to 4, 5 simple ingredients. Fish sauce, sugar, add in a little bit of sugar right here. By a little bit, I mean a lot. And then Thai chili peppers. Stir it up a little bit. Add a little bit of water to dilute out the sugar. Because you need a lot of sugar. Okay. Then you gotta mix it up, mix it up. Taste it. Perfect. Hit it with this. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do a little bit of the taste test. Nice and crunchy. I love it. Dip in the fish sauce. Get some of that cilantro in there. Wow. It's nice and crunchy. Added with the fish sauce, the whole combination. And so the batter by itself, you can taste the flavor, but there's not a lot of saltiness into it. That's why you gotta eat with the fish sauce. The crunch from the banh, the crispiness, soft, silky, crunchy on the outside. But the one thing I can do better is just lower the heat and let it cook a little bit more. Because when you're first cooking it, right, you're supposed to have the pan super hot and the oil super hot, or the batter can get that crunchiness, get that little burnt crispiness. But then after the first 10 seconds, you gotta lower the heat to make sure that it's the batter inside cooked a little bit more, which is what I need to do next time. And that's all there is to it. It's easy, simple. It's literally take around 2 minutes to make one. What can I say? It's just good.